What's up? It's your man Grandma J coming at y'all with this video. I'm feeling good. I'm in great spirits. Today is Sunday, the 29th, August 29th. August 29th. The hell I'm talking about? August 25th.
Get your life.
My bad, y'all. I'm thinking about the 29th. Today is August the 25th. I delivered at my O2 earlier today in Indiana. I'm still in Indiana, but I'm kind of close to Ohio. Deliver in Ohio tomorrow morning at my 90, and then I got a pre-plan, so that's perfect. But as far as updates go, I'm supposed to be home by the 30th, which is Friday. It looks like from the pre-plan they might be getting me home earlier than I asked to be. That'd be perfect, but I do want to take care of my truck more. But I go home this week. I stay home I'm staying home for 4 days. I'm gonna go ahead and unpack my truck, clean my truck out, do all that good stuff. Due to turn my truck in on September 7th, so I have to get all of that together. One of my subscribers told me that he had to turn his truck into the Springfield terminal. Now, like I told y'all before, I stay in PA, and the Piston terminal was like right there. But leasing is different from company. And see, my company trucks, I turned them in wherever. Like when I quit Prime the first time, I turned my company truck into Piston, no problem. But I have a lease truck now, so it might be different. I'm not gonna be a knucklehead and try to turn it in where they say don't turn it in there. I'm trying to actually get in contact with Success Leasing. I was trying to get them to message me back and tell me whether it was okay for me to turn it into PA. That way I had proof. But they haven't messaged me back yet, and I asked them this on Friday, so I'm gonna give them until tomorrow to see if they'll respond. If not, I'm gonna give them a call, find out whether it's okay for me to park it in PA. But if not, then I'll just take it to Missouri. I might have to end up cutting my week short because I start orientation, and the Greyhound bus ride from Springfield to Philly is 28 hours, so that won't allow me time to make it back home to catch my train to get to orientation. So the only thing I'm concerned about is making sure that I make my truck note and my expenses for the week. That way I'm not in the hole and I don't owe them any money. So if I do have a check coming, I got a check coming, if y'all feel me. But the main reason for me making this video is because I really feel like a lot of us need to find our way. And it's really important to have goals set for yourself and to know exactly what it is you want. Or you might not have to know exactly, but know what it is you're willing to sacrifice and an idea of what you want before you come into trucking. Because just like that, 2 years passed for me. Like, it's crazy. Every time I try to sit here and think, like, how the hell did 2 years pass by this fast? I just can't even remember. I have certain moments that I remember along the way, but I can't pinpoint month by month what I was doing. So it's crazy. 21 when I met y'all. I'm 23 now. I started Prime back in August of 2017, and it's August 2018. So it's crazy. Like right now, at this very moment, I was about to get on a Greyhound bus to Prime to start my journey in trucking, and now look at me 2 years later. So that's why it's really important. Like, it's really important to set goals and to know what it is you want. I was telling people at my job before I even came to Prime, I'm gonna be a truck driver. They was all supportive, but you know, like, people always say they're gonna do something and they never do it. So when I really did it, people was like, oh, like, you really did it, and they was really proud of me. So it's really important to know what it is you want to do, because with all of these different things going around in trucking, it's kind of hard to find your way because of your thoughts being scattered, especially me. Like, when you know you got endorsements, you got doubles, triples, you got handsman, you got flatbed, you got reefer, you got drive-in, you got tanker, you got the leasing game, the owner op game, the company driver situation, and you seeing what everybody else is doing, and you just like, damn, like, I wonder if this is my way, I wonder if this is my lane, I wonder whether I should go this way or not. You don't know, but trust me, you know what it is you don't want. And me, this new gig, it's a local dedicated position, home daily, off Fridays and Saturdays, and I'm ready to experience what it's like to be local. But I already think I know where home is, and I think that's regional. Y'all saw me when I was on my Dedicated with Prime. I felt like that Dedicated with Prime was a blessing. It was definitely a blessing for me, working 5 days off on the weekends. By the time Wednesday came, I already knew I was going to be home Friday, right around the corner. The only downside, like I said, was wherever I was at on Friday, that's where I had to drive from to make it home. Usually, I was in like a 500-mile radius, but still, wherever I'm at, that's where I have to drive from. So imagine being in Massachusetts and then having to come down to Philly, from down on 95 through New York on the GWB and stuff like that. It was hectic, but the Dedicated was worth it. And I just feel like once you find your way, whether it's OTR, local, regional, owner-op company, you're going to love it. And your journey, you're going to love your journey 10 times more. You find your purpose better. Following other people's journey ain't going to take you far. You're just going to kind of mess up your career by jumping around from this and that. So I hope y'all take my advice and understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not really good with words. I'm better with writing, but I hope I get my point across. As always, become Grind Mode certified by hitting the bell. Join the Grind Mode family by subscribing. If you have any questions for me, ask me. Follow me on Instagram at _GrindModeJ_. And yeah, y'all, I'll see y'all later.